Think and Grow Rich, a modern audiobook. Rewrite based on the original 1937 book by Napoleon Hill. Modern adaptation for audio narration. Introduction. Why this book still matters. What if success isn't about luck, talent, or timing, but about the way you think? This book is about exactly that. Think and Grow Rich isn't just a book about getting rich. It's a blueprint for achieving anything you want in life using the one tool you already have: your mind. Back in 1937, when the world was struggling through the Great Depression, a man named Napoleon Hill interviewed the wealthiest, most powerful, most accomplished people of the age. His mission? To find out what made them successful, how they thought, how they acted, what rules they followed. He studied Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and dozens of other giants. And here's what he found. They all followed the same 13 principles. They all turned thoughts into reality. Success, Hill discovered, doesn't start with money. It starts with a burning desire, backed by belief, sharpened by discipline, and brought to life with action. This audiobook is a modern retelling of Napoleon Hill's timeless ideas. We're not just repeating old words, we're bringing them to life in a way that fits today's world, with modern clarity and energy. You're about to learn how to use desire as fuel for success, why belief is more powerful than talent, how to reprogram your subconscious mind, how to turn imagination into action, why most people fail before they even start, and how to become unstoppable. But let's be clear, this isn't magic. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. There's no secret shortcut. What you're about to hear is a mental blueprint for building success from the inside out. No matter your background, your education, or your current situation, you can use these principles to transform your life. You don't have to believe all of it. Just try it, apply it, and see what changes. If you listen closely and take this seriously, this book might be the most important investment you ever make. Not in your finances, but in your mindset. Ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. Every great achievement begins with a burning desire. Not a wish, not a hope, but an unshakable, obsessive hunger to create, to have, to become. Let's get one thing clear. Success doesn't come to those who simply want it. It comes to those who demand it of themselves. Think of any person you admire. Someone who built something from nothing. Someone who transformed their life. Someone who reached the top of their field. They didn't get there by accident. They got there by wanting it more than anything else. They were obsessed. That's what desire is. And Napoleon Hill called it the first step toward riches. Here's what desire is not. It would be nice to be successful. I hope things get better. I wish I had more money. That's daydreaming. Desire, the kind that changes lives, is something else entirely. It sounds more like, I will become wealthy and nothing will stop me. I will build this company no matter how many times I fail. I will become the best at what I do and I will outwork everyone else. Real desire is a decision. It's a commitment. It's a fire that doesn't go out. The 6-part formula for desire, inspired by Hill. Napoleon Hill gave a simple, actionable formula to turn desire into results. It's not complicated, but most people never follow it. Here it is. 1. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money or success you desire. Be specific. 2. Determine exactly what you're willing to give in return. What will you sacrifice? Time? Comfort? Ego? 3. Establish a definite date by when you intend to possess it. 4. Create a clear plan and begin at once, whether you're ready or not. 5. Write a clear, concise statement of your goal. 6. Read that statement aloud twice a day morning and night, with belief and emotion. It sounds simple. But how many people actually do this? Most people live reactively. They wait, they drift, they never make a decision. But decision backed by desire. That's powerful. Story: Edwin C. Barnes, the man who thought his way into partnership with Edison. A man named Edwin C. Barnes had a burning desire. He wanted to work with Thomas Edison, not for him, with him as a business partner. He had no money, no education, no connections, but he had desire. So he got on a freight train and traveled across the country just to meet Edison. He told Edison exactly what he wanted. Edison didn't laugh. He gave Barnes a low-level job. Most people would have quit, but Barnes stayed. He learned. He waited for his chance. And one day, when Edison needed someone to sell a new invention, something no one believed in, Barnes jumped at the opportunity. He sold it like wildfire. He proved himself. He became Edison's partner. Barnes didn't get lucky. He got obsessed. He decided. That's the difference. Action step: write your desire statement. Pause and take 5 minutes to write this down. What do you want? Be exact. What will you give in return? What's your deadline? What's your plan? Turn it into a paragraph. Read it aloud, twice a day. This is how desire becomes belief. Belief becomes action. Action becomes achievement. Desire is the first step. Without it, none of the other principles matter. If you're not willing to get obsessed with your goal, someone else will, and they'll beat you to it. Chapter 2. Faith, the power of belief. If you're not willing to get obsessed with your goal, someone else will, and they'll beat you to it. But desire alone isn't enough. You can want something all day long, but if you don't believe it's possible, you'll never move toward it. Chapter 2. Faith, the power of belief. Belief is the bridge between your desire and your reality. It's not about religion, it's about certainty. It's about expectation. Napoleon Hill said, "Faith is a state of mind that may be induced by autosuggestion." In other words, belief can be built, even if you don't have it yet. And you need it. Why? Because your brain is always listening to what you believe. It shapes your actions. It shapes your results. And here's the catch. It doesn't care if your belief is true or false. It just acts on it. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll act that way. If you believe you can't succeed, you won't even try. But if you believe you're capable, worthy, and destined to win, you'll move like someone who's already on the way. How faith works in the mind. Faith starts in the subconscious, and your subconscious believes whatever you repeat to it, especially with emotion. That's why you must speak your goals out loud every day, not as a wish, as a fact. I will earn $100,000 a year. I will own my own company. I will become a leader in my field. Say it, feel it, visualize it, over and over. This is how belief is installed. It's how you overwrite the old program, the one that says you can't. Because no one is born confident. We build confidence by proving to ourselves that we can keep promises. Faith plus repetition equals confidence. Hill's method was simple. Write your goal in one clear sentence. Read it aloud twice a day, once in the morning, once before bed. Feel it. Visualize yourself already living it. The repetition programs your mind to accept your success as inevitable. Not a dream, a reality waiting for you to catch up. The mind will believe anything you tell it if you say it enough and feel it deeply. That's why affirmations work. Not because they're magic, but because they plant seeds. Story: The Man Who Saw. Himself Rich Hill tells the story of a man who had nothing, no job, no business, no connections. But he created a mental movie of his success. He would sit down every day, close his eyes, and see himself signing big deals, hiring employees, depositing checks. He didn't know how it would happen, but he kept feeding his mind the image, and over time, he started to act differently. He made calls, took risks, met the right people. Doors started opening. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner belief. What happens when you don't believe? Here's the trap. Most people don't really believe in their goals. They say, "I'll try," or "let's see what happens." But underneath, they expect to fail, so their brain never commits. They never go all in. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Faith is the opposite of doubt, and it's not passive, it's active. When you believe something is possible, you fight harder, you last longer, you see opportunities others miss. Faith fuels persistence. It's the fuel of unstoppable people. Action, step, build your faith daily. Every morning, read your goal statement aloud, but don't just read it, believe it, picture it, speak it with intensity. Add this phrase, "I believe I will achieve this. I can already see it happening. I accept it as done." You're not begging the universe, you're programming your brain. Your mind doesn't follow your goals, it follows your beliefs. So give it something to follow. Chapter 3. Autosuggestion. Reprogram. Your subconscious mind. Your mind doesn't follow your goals, it follows your beliefs. And how do you shape those beliefs? Through autosuggestion, the practice of repeating specific thoughts until your subconscious accepts them as truth. Chapter 3. Autosuggestion. Reprogram your subconscious mind. You're talking to yourself all day long. The question is, what are you saying? Your self-talk, the things you repeat in your mind, become your operating system. Napoleon Hill called autosuggestion the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. And the subconscious, once programmed, works tirelessly to bring those ideas into reality. The problem: most people are running default programming, years of doubt, fear, and outside opinions. They've let the world write their beliefs for them, but autosuggestion gives you the pen. It's your chance to write your own script. What is autosuggestion? It's simple. Autosuggestion is the repetition of specific thoughts, words, or phrases, backed by emotion and belief, designed to sink into your subconscious. It works just like advertising. Think about how many times you've heard a brand slogan or jingle or idea. Eventually, you don't just remember it, you believe it. You act on it. The mind responds to what it hears repeatedly, especially with emotion. So use that power on purpose. How to use autosuggestion. The process. Every morning and every night, repeat your desire statement out loud, but not like a robot, not like you're reading from a grocery list. Speak it like a truth you've already claimed. Here's a sample. I will earn $100,000 a year by December 31st, 2026. In return, I will offer high-level consulting services to small business owners. I believe I will achieve this. I can already see it happening. I accept it as done. You don't need to memorize it. Just feel it. Read it slowly, with conviction. Imagine it. Feel the success. See yourself already living it. The more senses you activate, the deeper the suggestion sinks. Why this works? Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. If you feed it thoughts of fear and failure, it will create conditions to match. If you feed it thoughts of purpose, wealth, achievement, it will begin filtering your reality to support those things. You'll notice new opportunities. You'll attract different people. You'll take more decisive action. Your thoughts don't just shape your mind, they shape your behavior. Autosuggestion is the daily ritual that keeps your mind aligned with your goals. Story: the power of spoken word. There's a story of a young woman who wanted to be a speaker, but she had severe anxiety and believed no one would want to hear her voice. Every day, she stood in front of a mirror and repeated, "My voice matters. My words are powerful. I speak with clarity and confidence." At first, it felt fake, but she kept going. Weeks passed, then months. One day, she got invited to speak at a local event. She almost said no, but she heard her own voice inside her head. "My words are powerful." She said yes. The talk went viral. Now she travels the world speaking professionally. Was it magic? No, it was programming. Action step: build your auto-suggestion. Habit: every day, twice a day. Read your desire statement out loud. Add emotional fuel. See it, feel it, own it. Do it consistently, even when it feels repetitive. Optional: stand in front of a mirror. Look yourself in the eye. You're not lying to yourself. You're training your mind. You're shaping belief through repetition. What you say to yourself in private eventually becomes your truth in public. Chapter 4: Specialized Knowledge. Know what you need. What you say to yourself in private eventually becomes your truth in public. But belief alone isn't enough. You need direction, strategy, knowledge. Not just general knowledge, specialized knowledge. Chapter 4: Specialized Knowledge. Know what you need. Knowledge is only power when it's organized and applied. Most people are drowning in information and starving for wisdom. You can Google anything. You can take a course, watch a tutorial, read a book. But unless you know exactly what you need to learn and how to apply it, it's all just noise. Success comes from focused learning, not endless gathering. General versus specialized knowledge. Napoleon Hill made a clear distinction. General knowledge is trivia. It's broad, shallow, unfocused. Specialized knowledge is targeted. It's deep, practical, useful. For example, knowing 10 facts about marketing equals general knowledge. Knowing how to write emails that convert equals specialized knowledge. One gets you likes. The other gets you paid. Riches come to those who know exactly what to learn and why. What kind of knowledge do you need? Ask yourself, what skill is most valuable in my field? What do people pay for? What do I need to master to reach my goal? Then go deep. Focus on that. Cut out the rest. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know what matters most. Story: the consultant who charged $25,000 for one idea. A factory machine broke down. No one could fix it. They called in a specialist. He studied the machine for 10 minutes, made one mark with chalk and said, "Hit it right here." The machine came back to life. His bill: $25,000. The client was shocked. "That's insane. All you did was mark it with chalk." The expert replied, "The chalk mark is $1. Knowing where to put it, that's $24,999. That's specialized knowledge. Action step: define your knowledge gap. Right now, ask yourself, what do I need to know that I don't yet know? What do I already know that I'm not applying? Who can I learn from who's already done what I want to do? Write it down, then find the books, courses, mentors, or tools you need. Don't chase more information. Chase precision. Chapter 5: Imagination, turning ideas into reality. Don't chase more information, chase precision. But even precision needs fuel. That fuel is imagination. Chapter 5: Imagination, turning ideas into reality. Every product, business, invention, book, or fortune began the same way. As an idea, a spark, a picture in someone's mind. Napoleon Hill said, "Imagination is the workshop of the mind." It's where you combine desire and knowledge into something new, something real. 2 types of imagination. Hill describes synthetic imagination, rearranging existing ideas in new ways. Creative imagination, receiving fresh ideas that feel like inspiration. Both matter. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to start using what's already in your head. Most people don't lack ideas. They lack confidence in their ideas. But every breakthrough starts with someone asking, what if we did it differently? Real example, Airbnb. The founders of Airbnb didn't invent hotels. They didn't invent travel. They just imagined, what if people could rent out air mattresses in their apartments like hotel rooms? People laughed. Now it's worth billions. They used imagination plus action to build something the world hadn't seen before. Train your imagination. You don't have to wait for ideas to strike. You can train creativity like a muscle. Try this. Ask what-if questions daily. Write 10 ideas a day, big, small, crazy. Read across different industries. Spend time in silence. Let ideas rise. Imagination is not a talent, it's a discipline. Action, step. Visualize one bold idea. Right now, close your eyes. Imagine your product already built, your service being used, your name known in your field, your future life already happening. Feel it. Don't worry about the how. The how comes next with planning. Chapter 6. Organized planning, the map to your goals. The how comes next with planning. And that's where most dreams die. People imagine the life they want, but never create a plan to build it. Chapter 6. Organized planning. The map to your goals. A dream without a plan is just a fantasy. If you want success, you need a map and the guts to follow it. Napoleon Hill says, "Those who fail to plan to fail." And yet, most people skip this step. Why? Because planning forces you to get real, to get uncomfortable, to commit. Why you need a clear plan, here's what planning gives you. Direction, focus, accountability, confidence. A way to measure progress. No, you won't have all the answers right away. That's normal. Plans evolve. But starting with any plan beats standing still. Motion creates clarity. How to build a basic plan. 1. Start with the end goal. What exactly are you trying to achieve? 2. List the major milestones. What steps must happen before you get there? 3. Break each milestone into actions. What can you do today to move 1 inch forward? 4. Assign deadlines. Dates turn goals into priorities. 5. Revisit and revise weekly. Stay flexible. Don't get lost trying to perfect the plan. Just build one and move. Story: Henry Ford's relentless focus. Ford didn't invent the car. He didn't invent the assembly line. What he did was this. He made a plan to bring affordable cars to the average American. Then he obsessed over one model, the Model T. He simplified, streamlined, and executed like no one else. He didn't need 100 ideas. He needed one solid plan, done 100 times better. Action, step, draft your success map. Right now, open a blank page and answer. What's my #1 goal? What's one big milestone toward it? What are 3 actions I can take this week? That's your first plan. It doesn't need to be fancy. It needs to be real. Winners don't wait for perfect plans. They plan imperfectly and adjust as they go. Chapter 7. Decision: The mastery of commitment. Winners don't wait for perfect plans. They plan imperfectly and adjust as they go. But even the best plan is worthless without one thing: a decision. Chapter 7. Decision: The mastery of commitment. Successful people make decisions fast and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people do the opposite. They hesitate. They doubt. They wait for signs. And while they're thinking about it, someone else is doing it. Napoleon Hill said, "Procrastination, the opposite of decision, is the common enemy which every man must conquer." Why decision matters. Every breakthrough moment in your life will be preceded by a clear decision. Not "I might try this," Not, I'm thinking about it, but I will. It's happening no matter what. That's the switch that turns a dream into a command. Indecision kills. Momentum. Indecision is exhausting. It drains your energy. It creates anxiety. It makes you seek endless opinions. You don't need more opinions. You need conviction. The best way to build confidence is to decide and follow through. Even if you fail, you learn, you grow, you adjust. Indecision gives you nothing but regret. Story: Rockefeller's ruthless clarity. John D. Rockefeller wasn't just rich. He was decisive. He made hard choices fast, without wavering. He trusted his research. He trusted his judgment. He once said, "If you want to succeed, you must make decisions quickly and not go back on them." That kind of commitment creates power. People follow leaders who are sure of themselves. Action step: make one bold decision. Right now, what decision are you avoiding? Launching something, quitting something, saying yes or no. Write it down. Say it aloud, then back it up with action, even a small one. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be certain. Chapter 8. Persistence. The invisible key to success. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be certain. But certainty is tested. Success rarely shows up on the first try. That's why you need persistence. Chapter 8. Persistence. The invisible key to success. Most people fail because they stop too soon. They give up after the first no, after the first slow month, after the first rejection. But the successful, they push and push and push again. Napoleon Hill wrote, "Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. It's what makes you unbreakable." The power of repetition. Persistence doesn't mean doing the same thing forever. It means you don't quit when it gets hard. You try a new angle. You sharpen your strategy. You keep going. Every failure carries the seed of an equal or greater success, if you persist long enough to find it. Story: the gold miner who gave up 3 feet. Too soon a man bought land and mining gear. He dug and dug but found nothing. Frustrated, he gave up and sold the claim to a junk dealer. That dealer brought in a mining expert. They dug 3 feet from where the first man quit and struck gold. Millions were made. Most people stopped digging too early. How to build persistence. Persistence isn't a personality trait. It's a skill. Here's how to build it. Start with clarity. Know exactly why you're doing this. Expect resistance. Don't be surprised by setbacks. Plan for them. Track small wins. Progress builds momentum. Eliminate distractions. Focus fuels grit. Surround yourself with driven people. They keep you moving. Weak desires bring weak results. Strong desires refuse to quit. Action step. Define your line in the sand. What's one area of your life where you need more persistence? Set a rule. No matter what happens, I will continue this for 90 days. No quitting, no excuses. You'll be amazed how much changes when you simply refuse to give up. Chapter 9. The power of the mastermind. No one wins alone. You'll be amazed how much changes when you simply refuse to give up. But here's the truth. You don't have to do this alone. Chapter 9. The power of the mastermind. No one wins alone. Every great achiever has help. Mentors, partners, allies. Napoleon Hill called this the mastermind principle. The coordination of knowledge and effort between 2 or more people who work toward a definite purpose. This isn't just teamwork. It's mental synergy. When minds connect over a shared goal, something powerful happens. Ideas evolve faster, confidence grows, discipline deepens. You rise to the level of the people you surround yourself with. Why you need a mastermind group. Here's what a mastermind gives you: accountability, fresh perspectives, encouragement, honest feedback, momentum. Let's be real, you'll have days where you want to quit. The right people won't let you. Story: Edison, Ford, and Firestone. Did you know Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and Harvey Firestone were part of an actual mastermind group? They met regularly to talk business, inventions, and life. They challenged each other. They pushed each other further than they could go alone. The results? History-changing. Action step: build your circle. Ask yourself, who challenges me to grow? Who believes in me? Who holds me accountable? Start small. Invite 1 or 2 driven people into your life intentionally. Set up weekly calls. Share goals. Encourage each other. If you can't find your tribe, build it. No one wins alone. Chapter 10. Sex Transmutation. Energy in disguise. You'll be amazed how much changes when you simply refuse to give up. But where does all that powerful desire come from? That's what Chapter 10 is about. Energy and how to direct it. Chapter 10. Sex Transmutation. Energy in disguise. This chapter makes people uncomfortable, but it's one of the most important. Napoleon Hill argued that the most powerful form of human energy is sexual desire. It drives ambition, creation, and achievement, but only when redirected. He called this process transmutation. It means taking sexual energy and turning it into focused drive. The choice, release or redirect sexual energy, is natural. It's primal. And if uncontrolled, it leads to distraction, impulsive choices, wasted time. But when harnessed, it fuels art, business, legacy. The greatest thinkers, artists, and entrepreneurs in history channeled this energy into something bigger than themselves. You can waste it, or you can weaponize it. Real-world power, drive over desire. Ever notice how your mind sharpens when you're in pursuit of something you deeply want? When you're fully focused on a goal, you don't chase distractions. You're not wasting time scrolling or chasing dopamine. You're in a different mode. Purpose mode. That's transmutation in action. How to transmute energy into drive. Acknowledge your energy. Don't repress it. Redirect it. Tie your desire to a mission, something meaningful. Stay active. Stay busy. Boredom kills control. Surround yourself with driven, high-standard people. Practice discipline, not suppression. You're not avoiding energy, you're aiming it. The most magnetic people are often those who've mastered this. Whether they know it or not, they walk with purpose. They create, build, win, and their energy leaves a mark. Action step. Choose where your energy goes. Ask yourself, what am I truly craving right now? Is this distraction or direction? Where does my energy belong? Every day, you have a limited amount of focus. Don't let it leak into things that lead nowhere. You're not here to waste power. You're here to channel it. Chapter 11. The Subconscious Mind. Your silent partner. You're not here to waste power. You're here to channel it. But channel it where? Into the part of your mind that never sleeps. That's always listening, always responding, your subconscious. Chapter 11. The Subconscious Mind, your silent partner. The subconscious mind is the link between thought and reality. It doesn't think. It reacts. It stores. It obeys. Every time you repeat a thought with emotion, you're programming it. Think of your subconscious as the software running behind the scenes of your life. Most people never update the code. They run on fear, doubt, and scarcity, because that's what they've rehearsed. But you can rewrite it. What does the subconscious do? It stores every memory, belief, and emotional response. Responds to repetition and emotion. Filters your reality based on your expectations, influences your body, mood, actions, and decisions. It doesn't ask, "Is this true?" It asks, "Have I heard this enough times with enough emotion?" That's why what you say to yourself matters more than anything others say to you. How to influence the subconscious. Use auto-suggestion. Repeat your desire statement daily. Visualize with feeling. Imagine your goal already achieved. Eliminate negative input. What you consume, you become. Reinforce beliefs with small wins. Success trains belief. Your subconscious doesn't care what you want. It cares what you believe. So train it to believe in your success daily. Action step. Create a daily reprogramming ritual. Set aside 10 minutes. Read your goal. Say it out loud. Picture it clearly. Feel it fully. Do this morning and night. Over time, your subconscious will adjust your behavior automatically. Chapter 12. The brain. Tuning in to the right frequency. Your subconscious will adjust your behavior automatically. But how does it do that? Through your brain, which Hill described as a kind of broadcasting and receiving station. Chapter 12. The brain, tuning in to the right frequency. Think of your brain as a radio tower. It sends out signals, your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, and it picks up signals, ideas, energy, influence, even inspiration. Hill believed that the brain is more than a tool for thinking, it's a transmitter, and it responds to frequency. When your thoughts are focused, intense, and emotional, you begin to pick up on ideas and people aligned with those same thoughts. Ever thought about someone and they called you the next day? Or had a breakthrough idea while doing nothing? You were tuned in. The brain responds to focused thought. Here's what strengthens the signal. Clear desire, strong belief. Daily repetition, emotional involvement. Environment, who you're around. Your brain starts filtering reality through your dominant thoughts. That's how luck begins to show up. Raise your frequency. If you want better results, think better thoughts. Surround yourself with growth. Watch your language. Focus your energy. What you focus on expands, and when your brain, body, and subconscious are aligned, your actions become inevitable. Chapter 13. The sixth sense, intuition, and the final step. When your brain, body, and subconscious are aligned, your actions become inevitable. Chapter 13. The sixth sense. Sometimes answers don't come from thinking, they come from intuition. Napoleon Hill called this the door to the temple of wisdom. The sixth sense is that sudden knowing, the gut feeling, the quiet insight. It appears when your mind is calm and your desire, faith, and actions are aligned. You can't force it, but you can invite it. Spend a few minutes in silence. Ask questions before sleep. Notice patterns, dreams, and hunches. Write insights down and act on them. The more you listen, the clearer it speaks. Chapter 14. Conquering fear. Fear is the greatest enemy of success. Fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of rejection. Fear is not real danger. It's a story in your mind. Everything you want is on the other side of it. Name the fear. Question it. Act anyway. Confidence comes after action. Do one thing this week you've been avoiding. Do it scared. You'll realize fear was only a shadow. Final message. These principles are not theory. They are a blueprint. Think boldly, act bravely, never settle. You're not here to live average. You're here to build something extraordinary. Start now. This is your time to think and grow rich.